got stamina. Don't give up, I won't give up. Don't give up, no, no, no. Don't give up, I won't give up. Don't give up, no.
Good evening. Can you guys hear me? Big old thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you so very much. I want to thank every single one of you for being here this evening as you take the time to recognize your student, your child, and all of their hard work and dedication throughout their high school career. We've had the pandemic. We've had a lot of difficulties and challenges throughout these last couple of years, these last 4 years. But without you, this wouldn't be happening tonight. So I want to thank every single one of you for all of the hard work because every single one of you has had an impact on what's happening here tonight. My name is Alfredo Turbiates. I'm the principal here at Hobbs High School. And tonight we're going to be honoring and recognizing you, the students, for all of your hard work these last 4 years. This is going to be helping you as you prepare for the next step of your life, which is going to be whether here in Hobbs or elsewhere in the country. We have high expectations and big expectations of you guys, and we can't wait to see you as you go out there and you conquer the world. It's very exciting. This night could not be done possible, though, without the people that you see to your right. Sorry, to my right, which is your left. Sorry. And why I say that is we have some generous contributors for this not to be possible. In the end, we're going to be talking about how much money was invested in your education, and we'll continue to be a part of it. So tonight, again, I'll do this in the closing, the amount of money, the total value of scholarship money that was being contributed. So if you could, please, let's give a big old round of applause to our sponsors to your left. And if I could have everyone to my left, please stand up. If I can have all the sponsors and the families and members of the scholarship to please stand up. Thank you all so very much. I know I'm doing a lot of talking up here, and I know that's not what you came here to see. Some of the students, as you were walking up the steps, some of the students were coming up to me and asking me, so what are we here for? What's going on? And I think that's a great way to start in that, in a sense, this is kind of like Christmas. Simply because all this time that we've been waiting for, the day has finally arrived. We're going to be getting some prizes, some gifts that you so lovingly deserve. So without further ado, I would like to ask our sponsors to please come up one at a time as we announce the individual and the scholarship that they will be receiving. If I could ask the sponsors, as you come up, to give a little background of the scholarship that you're providing, and that way everyone knows where the money comes from. Okay, so at this time, if I may ask, from the Maddox Foundation, Mrs. Myra Lovis. Thank you, Ms. Myra.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Mayra Levis. I am a senior program officer at the J.F. Maddox Foundation. And each year in Lee County, an independent committee selects one Jack Maddox Distinguished Scholar who will receive a full ride scholarship to the university of their choice. In addition, 4 students are selected as Maddox Scholars and they receive scholarships of $20,000 each. This year, the J.F. Maddox Foundation would like to recognize these outstanding high school students, starting with the Maddox Scholar from Hobbs High, receiving a $20,000 scholarship and a laptop computer. If you would please come up here, Avery Arnold. Also, each semifinalist selected for an interview receives a laptop. And the J.F. Maddox Foundation would like to recognize these outstanding semifinalists. If you could also all just make your way up here. Oh, Avery, I forgot one job of mine. I forgot one job. So, The next set of students, if you could please come up also, Haley Barty. Madison O'Brien. Sarah Rados. Alexia Ruiz. We'd like to give one final round of applause and congratulations to all of these outstanding students. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You guys can go down to your seats. Thank you so much. As I said, this evening is going to be full of surprises, full of gifts, and it's so much well-deserved. So let's give them one more round of applause, please. Okay. My next presenter is going to be Mrs. Michelle Mills.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I will be presenting the Ralph and Tody Clark Award, and that award will go to Brianna Carr.
My next presenter, Ms. Chloe Fouts and Mr. Jeff O'Brien. Could you guys please come to the front?
I'm honored to present this scholarship honors the legacy of Mr. Brad Fouts, more affectionately known as Coach Fouts, a man that has dedicated his life to sports in this community, both as a state championship athlete and a state championship coach. Coach Fouts was a multi-sport athlete himself, and he believed in fostering that same mentality in generations of his students. He had a natural gift of identifying athletes and their potential, and was not shy about being an endless source of encouragement to those students on their athletic journey, both on and off the field. His coaching colleagues at Hobbs High, along with his wife, Ms. Chloe Fouts, his daughter Emily and Paige, established this scholarship to continue Coach Fouts' legacy of supporting Hobbs multi-sport athletes upon graduation as they pursue an education in either trade school or college. We are pleased to announce the first recipients of the Brad Fouts Memorial Scholarship for the class of 2022 are Brianna Rivera, and Celeste Oaxaca. I guess you're hearing that. Thank you, guys.
I'm going to leave this one.
If I could have Miss Regina Reber for our next presentation.
We are honored this evening to participate and acknowledge the hard work of the senior class of 2022. This class is very special to us, as this is a class our son Derek would have been graduating with had cancer not robbed him of his life. Tonight, we know Derek would want to celebrate all the amazing accomplishments of his classmates and wish them all the best and brightest of futures. During Derek's life, he demonstrated a tremendous amount of strength, character, and perseverance through each obstacle in his life. He learned to find joy in simple things and during the most challenging of times. Therefore, it is only fitting that the recipients of this Derek Strong Scholarship share these same qualities. This year, our family found that 2 students demonstrated the attributes of the character and perseverance that we felt was important to be a recipient of this award. Although their stories could not be more different, the perseverance they have demonstrated to overcome difficult challenges is truly inspiring. Both students have recognized the importance of keeping their responsibilities in schools as a way to keep moving despite hard. We believe their stories demonstrate the qualities of the kind of leaders our world needs today. We know their lives' experience have taught them lessons that cannot be taught through explicit instruction. They have learned empathy and compassion and have the strength to know how to be change agents in their daily walks. Tonight's recipients of the Derek Strong Award goes to Kason Bowman and Nina Flores.
Mr. Meekins, Mr. Bob Games.
Well, we are happy that you are here, but we are particularly happy that we are here, all right? we are, all of us, either 80 years old or very nearly 80 years old. We all graduated from this high school on this stage when it was only maybe 2 years old in 1960. Last summer, I was planning a class reunion, and I asked people to tell me about their favorite teachers. And the one name that kept coming up over and over and over again was Martin Rockwell. He was a math teacher, a very hard math teacher. I was afraid to take him. I never took him, all right? But these 3 fellows, they're the brave ones. They did do it. And they're going to tell you about him in just a moment. But first of all, Johnny Edwards, he's been here. He was born in Hobbs, all right? And his father was a sort of a jack of all trades in some respects. He can tell you maybe a little bit. Bob Carnes, his father you would not want to meet. His father was a FBI agent. And the guy you really wouldn't want to meet is Bob Parrish's father. He was a dentist. Now, with that said, I'm going to let each one of those talk briefly about, the other thing we did, we decided on coming up with an award, $1,000, and I told them scholarship, yeah, but I want the person to have the money in his hand or her hand, and to honor Martin Rockwell. But also with the idea, number one, to inspire math students, but also maybe even the teachers to do a better job. And they will tell you now about Martin Rockwell. And we have the award. It's going to be hanging in the high school somewhere. And I hope you will take a look at it, because he was really quite a remarkable person. First is Johnny Edwards.
Hi, y'all. It is so good to be here again. Do you realize for me it has been, 60 odd years since I was up here on this stage and in the high school, but I loved it. I can't emphasize enough how important your high school years are. It may not seem like it when you're in the midst of it, but as time goes on, God has plans for you. Now, I'm a Methodist pastor. That's why I like to say that. But anyway, you have a purpose in your life. Well, Mr. Rockwell was a character. He was fair. He was honest, he had high ethical standards, and he was a hard math teacher because he knew what we were facing when we left school. Now, I'm just going to tell you one short story about him that I remember most of all. When it came to doing final exams, he would take his desk chair and he'd put it on right behind the desk. And then he would step up on his desk and pull that chair up and set it on the top of his desk and sit down in it. And with his pointer, he would look at all of us in the eye. He said, "You won't dare cheat in my class because I can see every one of you." He was that way. And it was a funny thing. As I look back on it, it probably wouldn't happen nowadays. But anyway, we loved the man.
Okay, Bob Perry.
Well, one little thing about Mr. Rockwell that I can remember. Back then we had blackboards and chalk. I don't know what you use now, but he'd be up there putting up problems and what have you, and he'd say, "This is Rocky's nightclub. I'm the floor show. Pay attention." So he had his little methods. Buddy asked me to talk a little bit on other teachers that I were real fond of, but that would take too long. I had excellent teachers in high school, and I suspect that it has not changed any. New teachers, but I'm sure they're quite capable and quite good. I would like you to encourage you to, after you graduate and go on, to, if you ever have a chance, to reach back and talk to some of the teachers that you've had, get reacquainted with them. I had an opportunity to reacquaint with my chemistry teacher, my physics teacher, my typing teacher, my biology teacher, and the math teacher. And those are invaluable moments. They enjoy hearing from you, how you're doing, and meeting with them out of the classroom and telling how you're progressing. It's times you'll never forget. Thank you much.
Bob Corn.
I know you're afraid I'm going to stand up here and regale you with more stories, but I think we've about used up our time. I said at the end of a little tribute I wrote, I said, Martin Rockwell was the most loved, unlikable person I ever knew. The first Martin Rockwell Award, goes to Elliot Garcia. Is he here, or did I not pronounce the name right?
Thank you, gentlemen, so very much. We really appreciate you. At this time, Ms. Lorna Jackson.
Good evening. It's an honor to present these next two awards to these two recipients. They'll be receiving the Ralph Martin Gonzalez Memorial Scholarship. Our first recipient is Aritza Carrasco. And our second recipient is Annette Grajeda Valdez.
Good evening. Tonight it is my pleasure to introduce the recipient of for the Clark M. Rivenoya Memorial Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Ernesto Segovia.
Good evening. Tonight I am honored to present to you the recipient of the Dr. Reddy Scholarship, Nellie Beth Reyes. Would Mr. and Mrs. Gray please come up next, please? Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lydia Gray, and this is Ryan Gray. He is the brother of your former classmate, Tori Kleinstuber. Her wish as a Make-A-Wish recipient was to start a scholarship, which started in 2014. We've been lucky enough to honor 9 recipients of this scholarship in her honor. Tonight's winner is Kaysen Bowman.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to present on behalf of the GEO Group. The recipients are Sarai Balderrama, Haley Barty, Clarissa Carmona, Gabriella Kobos, Evelyn Landaverde, Jasmine Prito, Trinity Torres, and Andrea Vargas.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to give out these awards, the recipients of the Ralph Tasker Memorial Scholarship. The first award goes out to Airam Campos Moreno. Our next recipient is Gilberto Miranda.
Good evening, y'all. I'm Mr. Otto, junior class principal. What's up? I love y'all too. All right. The Texaco Star Scholarship goes to Micaiah Hodge. Also receiving the Texaco Star Scholarship is Aiden Torres.
Our next round of scholarships, I want to bring up from the New Mexico Junior College, Mr. Steve McCleary and Valeria Gauna.
Good evening. My name is Valerie Onstudas Gauna. This is Dr. Steve McCleary. We are so happy to have Dr. McCleary back for just 1 year. We are so excited to give these awards. We hope that each of you take advantage, but whether you're coming to NMJC or going beyond, we just wish you the very best in your future. We believe in Lee County students, and like I said, even if you don't come to our campus for school, we hope that you come and visit us, and we are here to help you each step of the way. So, thank you. What we are going to start announcing are going to be the NMJC Foundation scholarships. As you come up, we have several. So as you come up, you're going to hopefully stay on the stage so we can get a nice picture, and then I'll let you know when you guys can step off. Then we're going to have another group from our finest Heidel, and then ultimately we'll end with our Jim Spence. So the first NMJC Foundation scholarship recipient is Karis Balboa. Sarai Valderrama. Gloria Banuelos. Haley Barty. Yadira Burola. Clarissa Carmona. Aritza Carrasco. Edgar Chaparro. Gabriela Cobos. Anna Conley. Evelyn Koss. Alejandro Cuellar. Yasmin Dueñez. Zadria Encinas. Jordan Fierro. Stephanie Flores. You guys want to scoot my way? Logan Flowers. Jaylee Flowers. Myla Garcia. Colton Graham. Bianca Guerra. Miguel Herrera. Micaiah Hodge. Cheney Holland. Rebecca Jackson. Evelyn Landaverde. Jodeci Lucero. Anastasia Madsen. Apologize, Anastasia. Nayeli Mercado. Gilberto Miranda. Chloe Moore. Airam Campos Moreno. Yesenia Moreno. Verónica Moriel. Audrey Murillo. Ariadna Ortiz. Okay, we could have a big round of applause for all of our students for NMJC Foundation scholarships. Thank you. You guys are welcome to join your classmates. The next awards we have are for students who have applied for our Finest Heidel Scholarship. This particular student is going to attend New Mexico State University. This is Andrea Vargas Peña. We have Dalen Perkins. Hero Price. Jasmine Prieto. Nelly Beth Reyes. Sergio Reyes. Brianna Rivera. Jocelyn Ronquillo. Alexia Ruiz. Corbin Thompson. Corbin Thompson. Araceli Torres. Cyrus Torres. Adria Valdez. Annette Grajeda Valdez. Brian Valdez. Neasia White. Okay, thank you all. You may join your peers. We have one more scholarship to announce. This is our Jim Spence Memorial Full Tuition, Fees, and Books Scholarship, and this goes to Luke Robinson.
The next set of awards are for the Spanish Club Scholarship. The first recipient, Nelson Castanon. Adria Valdez.
Our next awards I'm honored to present to our track students. Janiyah Banks. Verdania Buendia. Leilani Clay. Bianca Guerra. Zoe Johnson. J. Lee Navarrete. Celeste Oaxaca. Naya Puente. Araceli Torres. Victoria Villanueva.
Thank you, Ashton. The Softball Booster Club scholarship goes to Cameron Cantu.
These next several awards are our 3 Sport Letterman Awards. Our first 3 Sport Letterman is Janiyah Banks. She is here. Do you want me to go? The next 3 Sport Letterman is Gavin Brumley. Our next 3 Sport Letterman is Leilani Clay. The next 3 Sport Letterman is Ethan Miller. Our next 3 Sport Letterman is Samasoni Siasi. And our last 3 Sport Letterman is Ethan Van Landingham.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much.
The choir scholarship goes to Robin Mackey.
The Hobbs High School Theater Academic Awards goes to Taylor Holdridge, Valerie Nunez, and Talaya Thomas.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Salazar. I am the National Honor Society Advisor. Love you. It is my honor to introduce this year's National Honor Society Scholarship to 4 young ladies that are fine examples of our pillars of NHS: service, character, scholarship, and citizenship. Let me get them out. Congratulations to Avery Arnold, Haley Barty, Brianna Carr, and Valerie Nunez.
I am here to present the early college graduates. These students have completed their requirements to graduate from New Mexico Junior College, which will be on Friday night, and they'll also graduate from Hobbs High School on May 21st. So let's give them all a round of applause, please. First, we have Avery Arnold, Ian Blancas, Kaysen Bowman, Brianna Carr, and if you'll stay up here, please. Ashley Chacon, Jayshawn Davis, Erica Galindo, Jasmine Gallegos, I don't know, Mariana Gonzalez, Emily Jarrett, Nathaniel Caney, Chloe Keene, Samuel Kinney, Seth Lackey, Charisma Lopez, Jesus Angel Marquez. What's that, Samuel? So sorry. And that's Jesus right there. He's Jesus. Josiah Molina, Chloe Moore, Alejandro Morales, Julie Navarez, Madison O'Brien, Karime Orozco, Sarah Rados, Shayla Ray, Marlene Rentanera, Silas Reynosa, Garrett Schmidt, Anne Mary Thomas, Delaney Velasco, Melanie Velasco, Haley Walker, Michaela Wallander. I think that's Haley. I'm not sure. Haley? Let's give these kids another round of applause. Great job, guys.
All right, guys, it is my honor to present to you the Presidential Gold Awards. These seniors have a 3.5 GPA or higher, a 26 or higher ACT, a 1250 or higher SAT. And here we go. First recipient of the Presidential Gold Award is Miss Brianna Carr, Anastasia Madsen, Nayeli Mercado. And Alejandro Palomino. Let's give him one more hand, guys.
Our next awards are the Presidential Silver Awards for students who have shown a lot of improvement throughout the year. Our first recipient is Alec Freyer. Good job, Alec. Jaden Nahara. Joseph Luna White. Derek Shields.
Next, juniors winning the Presidential Silver Award, Uziel Aranda. Jasmine Bentel. Miguel Garcia. Austin Soul.
The sophomores recipient of the Presidential Silver Award go out to Giselle Mares. The next one goes out to Tegan McCool. Our next recipient is Tripton Roberts. And our last recipient is Aiden Robledo.
So I'm very fortunate and blessed to announce the following individuals. Straight A awards for some of the students that I'm going to be calling up, just so that you all know. I was their kindergarten principal for some of these students that are about to be coming up. And I am very honored to also be their high school principal. So I've watched them progress from the time they were little bitty ones to now not so little bitty. So starting off, straight A awards, I have Mrs. Chanel Scott, my senior principal, assisting me. Starting off, Brianna Carr. Aritza Carrasco. Stephanie Flores. Eliud Garcia. Nayeli Mercado. Valerie Nunez. Madison O'Brien. Alejandro Palomino. Jasmine Prieto. Sarah Rados. Jasmarine Ray. Melanie Sainz. Javier Torres. Adesina Valencia. Andrea Vargas. And Ashton Watley. So let's give them a big old round of applause, please. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, Ms. Scott. Now for our 11th grade straight A students, I'm going to have Mr. Otto and Mr. Ayers assist me. Zena Aguilar. Major Bird. Bailey Lilly. Savannah Lovelady. Michaela Thomas. And Ethan Van Landingham. A gentleman and a scholar. Good job, bud. A round of applause, please, for our juniors, please. Now for our sophomores, straight A's, I'll have Mrs. Cottingham and Mrs. Anna Kelly. Our first student, Diana Avidia. Avery Blackman. James Ingen. Ryder Hobbs. Anthony Maeda. Giselle Mares. Tegan McCool. And Emily Stewart. Possibly, yes, ma'am. Let's give our sophomores a big round of applause, please. So the next round of scholarship is the U.S. Baseball Scholarship, and this one is for Marcos Aldrete. And as you're coming up, go ahead and stay in the front here until we take a picture, please. The Texas Tech Presidential Scholarship Award goes to Avery Arnold. The Centralia College Athletic Scholarship goes to Janiyah Banks. The NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship and the NMSU Lottery Scholarship goes to Maria Barraza. Our NMSU Hadley Honors Scholarship goes to Haley Barty. The Zia Park Scholarship goes to Verdainia Bequis Buendia. Congratulations. The Texas Tech Presidential Merit Scholarship, the ENMU Foundation Starter Scholarship, the ENMU Freshman Academic Scholarship goes to Kason Bowman. Let's give these students a big round of applause, please.
You're tall. There you go. All right, guys, it is my honor to announce the Lubbock Christian Academic Achievement Scholarship, Lubbock Christian Honor Scholarship, Lubbock Christian Academic Achievement Scholarship, and the NMU Choral Ensemble Scholarship to Miss Brianna Carr. And next, it is my honor to announce the NMU Foundation Starter Scholarship to Miss Savannah Davila. The recipient of the United States Bowling Congress Scholarship, Miss Ambry Dunham. The recipient of the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship, Miss Marissa Felix. And the recipient of the NMSU 1888 Leadership Scholarship, Mr. Brian Ford. Let's give him one more big round of applause.
Receiving the New Mexico State University 1888 Leadership Scholarship, Jasmine Gallegos. Okay. Receiving the NMSU 1888 Leadership Scholarship, as well as the Teen Court of Lee County Scholarship, Mariana Gonzalez. Receiving the NMSU 1888 Leadership Scholarship as well as the NMSU Lottery Scholarship, Gasper Gardo. Receiving the NMSU 1888 Leadership Scholarship and the NMSU Lottery Scholarship, Erilyn Hall.
Let's give a round of applause, please.
The recipient of the University of Advancing Technology Scholarship goes to Jason Hardison. The next person is getting 2 scholarship recognitions. The first is Eastern New Mexico University Foundation Starter Scholarship, Eastern New Mexico University Freshman Academic Scholarship. They both go out to Taylor Holdridge. The next recipient has 2 scholarships as well. Eastern New Mexico University Foundation Starter Scholarship, Eastern New Mexico University Freshman Academic Scholarship. They both go out to Carissa Hackes. The New Mexico State 1888 Leadership Scholarship is presented to Nathaniel Caney. Thank you.
Receiving the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Baseball Scholarship, the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Church Scholarship, the Friends University Baseball Scholarship, Easton Kirkendall. Thank you. Receiving the West Texas A&M Academic Merit Scholarship, the Belhaven University Annual Admission Scholarship, Mary Hardin Honor Scholarship, and NMSU 1888 Leadership Scholarship, Seth Lackey. Receiving the Lubbock Christian University Academic Achievement Scholarship, Jose Angel Marquez. Receiving the NMSU Hadley Honor Scholarship, NMSU Lottery Scholarship, West Texas A&M Distinguished Merit Scholarship, and the Notre Dame Presidential Scholarship, Anastasia Madsen.
No, I don't. They took it back there.
Let me get
So you want it?
So the recipient of the Lubbock Christian University Academic Achievement Scholarship goes to Jesus Angel Marquez. That was an old picture. We're taking an updated picture as we speak right now, okay?
Continuing with the individual awards. The next award is the Northern Arizona University Scholarship, and it goes to Israel Maldonado. The Eastern New Mexico University Freshman Academic Scholarship and the Eastern New Mexico University Foundation Starter Scholarship goes to Naeli Mercado. The New Mexico State University Lottery Scholarship and the 1888 Leadership Scholarship from New Mexico State goes to Chloe Moore. The New Mexico State University 1888 Leadership Scholarship goes to Christina Murillo.
Receiving the Community Players of Hobbs Carl Bush Scholarship, Valerie Nunez. Receiving the ENMU Foundation Starter Scholarship and the ENMU Freshman Academic Scholarship, Lindsay Nye. Receiving the Texas Tech University Scholarship, Madison O'Brien. Oh, Lindsay's not here? Okay, I'll take those back. Receiving the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship, Karime Orozco. and receiving the Abilene Christian University Presidential Scholarship and the Royce L. Money Chancellor's Award for Academic Success Excellence, Alejandro Palomino.
So tonight, we're going to award Carlos Pena Villanueva with the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship. Okay. Moses Pineda is receiving the New Mexico Tech Copper Scholarship, as well as the New Mexico Tech Legislative Lottery Scholarship. Hero Price is the recipient of the University of New Mexico Achievers Scholarship and the University of New Mexico Lottery Success Scholarship. Congratulations. Then Nicole Rados, the 1888 Leadership Scholarship for New Mexico State, and the Northern Arizona University Scholarship. And then Sarah Rados, University of Arizona Distinction Award, Texas Tech University Presidential Merit Scholarship, Hadley Honors Scholarship for New Mexico State, Trinity University Murchison Scholarship, University of Portland President Scholarship, Texas Wesleyan University President Scholarship, University of San Diego Presidential Scholarship, Texas Christian University Dean's Scholarship, and Hawaii Pacific University Presidential Scholarship.
The academic achievement goes to Brianna Rivera from the University of New Mexico Achiever Scholarship. Analia Sanchez has received the Crimson Success Scholarship from New Mexico State University. Sony Siasi has received the Crimson Success Scholarship from New Mexico State University. Jaylyn Tabatas has received the Academic Achievement from the Zia Park Scholarship and also the recipient of the Texas Tech University Merit Scholarship. And Mary Thomas has received the Hadley Honor Scholarship from New Mexico State University.
Receiving the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship, Delaney Velasco. Receiving the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship, Melanie Velasco. Receiving the NMSU Crimson Success Scholarship, Michaela Wallander. Receiving the Texas Tech Presidential Scholarship and the Abilene Christian College Scholarship, Ashton Watley.
No.
So we are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. So the next round of awards, they're called the Golden Eagle Awards. The criteria for the nomination goes as follows: service to the school, outstanding achievement in some area, whether it's academic or activities, or athletics, or exhibition of desirable character, friendliness, courtesy, unselfishness, cooperation, and high moral standards, school leadership, and school spirit. The recipients of the Golden Eagle Awards are as follows: Joshua Abney. Marcos Aldrete. Sebastian Anchondo. Haley Marty. Gavin Brumley. Marissa Felix. Joshua Garcia. Mariana Gonzalez. Seth Lackey. Robin Mackey. Caleb Moore. Aaron Mora. Valerie Nunez. Madison O'Brien. Samisoni Siosi. Let's give our Golden Eagles recipients a big round of applause, please. What's that? These two are pending. And so this one's the principal. Okay. Sure. You can stay. So the next two scholarships are going to be presented at a later time. And the reason why I say this is because school is not over, and there are some students that are neck and neck waiting for these last two scholarships. One is the Dr. Jessica Gonzalez Valedictorian Scholarship. It will be awarded to the senior class valedictorian for the class of 2022. The amount of that will be for $1,500. That one is pending. It is a close race. And the Reynoja Family Salutatorian Award will also be awarded for the senior class salutatorian for the class of 2022 once we find out who those two students are going to be here by the end of next week. Again, it is a close tie, so hang in there, folks. Okay? The last award is the Principal's Leadership Award for the student who excelled, was that student that you could rely on, was there that other students looked for or looked up to. That award goes to Manuel Mata. So I know you've all been waiting there patiently, waiting for your name to be called out. Parents, I know that you're sitting in your seat right now and you're excited to watch your student, your child, walk across that stage to get that award that they so graciously worked hard toward. Students, what you've done these last 4 years, I promise you, has helped out your parents tremendously, because some of them will not have to pay for all of your college. You'll have to do your part, but I promise you, as I was handing out some of the awards, I was looking at the different totals, the different amounts. And students, from where I was standing and looking back and watching your parents shed a tear, smile, root for you, cheer for you, some of them even cried a little bit more. Guys, they've been there with you through this whole time. As I mentioned earlier, some of you were my students back in elementary school. I'm going to try to embarrass you a little bit, if you will. Just enlighten me. How many of you were my students back in elementary school? If you would please rise. Please rise if you were my elementary students. Thank you all so very much. I don't mean to embarrass you guys. Thank you so very much. It honors me because I've watched them grow, again, from the time they were little ones, as I was walking some of them down the hallway, not wanting to release their parent as they handed them off to me, and eventually as I handed them off to their teacher. And now it's almost that time where I hand a diploma to them as they walk across the stage, not as little ones anymore, but as young men and women ready to go out there and conquer the world. Sorry, the microphone just messed up. Guys, I am so very proud of you. You guys have endured. And the total value, the total distribution of money from the generous contributors, thank you all for doing this. The amount given to our students was almost $2 million. I'll give you the exact amount. $1,973,190.60. Almost $2 million. From my understanding, this amount actually exceeded the amount for the students from last year. So again, I am so very proud of each and every single one of you. Students, I do ask something of you. We are here to honor you for all of your hard work and all of your sacrifice. We've honored the sponsors and the contributors of your scholarships. I ask each and every single one of you, again, you could not have done this alone. You had people right behind you. If you look behind you, they have been there every step of the way. From the times that you were asking them for money, for lunches, from those, Mom, can you help me out? I have an assignment that's due. When? Tomorrow. Parents, for those projects that you guys invested so much in, that you all did a great job, and you got a great grade, by the way. Thank you so very much. This night was not possible without you. Students, if I could have you all please stand up. And I want you to turn around, and I want you to find your parent, and I want you to say a big old thank you and give them a big old round of applause, please. Thank you all. You may be seated. Almost done, 2 more minutes. Before we dismiss, I want to bring out the staff that has been alongside with you these last couple of years in high school. Starting off with my senior principal and my senior counselor who couldn't be here today is Mrs. Chanel Scott and Mrs. Carla Nye, by the way, who is actually in California going through a Marine Corps teacher training workshop, going through rappel courses, going through what the Marines do, but they're doing it in a very condensed 4-day week. So she's currently over there right now. So a big old round of applause to my senior principal and my senior counselor who's out there right now. I also want to acknowledge my junior principal and my junior counselor, Mr. Chris Otto, and Mr. Ethan Ayers. My sophomore principal and my sophomore counselor, Mrs. Azaneth Cottingham and Mrs. Anna Kelly. My alternative school principal, Mrs. Lorna Jackson. Somebody's hiding back there behind the curtain. Her position changed from the first semester to the second semester. She was one of my teachers in the regular classroom setting, and now she is my college and career readiness person, and that is Mrs. Michelle Mills. By the way, parents, if you ever get a chance to come by, I know that this evening was a time to honor your students. And again, it couldn't have been done without the staff that you have here in front of you. One of the things that I'm very proud of and very fortunate to have is the position that Mrs. Mills has started this second semester. As I mentioned earlier, as a college and career advisor, she actually has in her small cubby of an office decorated with all the college acceptance letters for all of our seniors. Her decorations are not regular posters. These are actual college acceptance letters similar to what your child has, and it's decorating all of her office from every corner of the wall. So let's give a big old round of applause, please, to my supporting staff. So again, moms, dads, family, loved ones, sponsors, members of the community that are here with us tonight, thank you all so very much for all that you do in supporting what we do here at Hobbs High School. This could not be done without you. And we'll see you all here on May 21st as you walk your little ones walk across the stage to receive their high school diploma. Thank you all so very much.